And what is going on, everybody? I'm Sigurly Toast here, and today we're playing some more Pixelgari. So this is going to be an all body kits on episode, and once again, like the last two videos that I've recorded, it's going to be a little quiet because it's currently 1:30, 1:32 actually to be exact, and I don't want to wake anyone up, and I'm also tired, so I might be a little personalityless, and my shoulders it still kind of hurts, but it's gotten better after the last two videos recorded because it's like an hour later. So yeah, that's still kind of affecting me. So just in case I'm any more personalityless, that's why. That's why. Sorry, that sounded a little quiet. I am being very quiet, and I do apologize. But anyways, let's get on to the Pandemic kit. I don't know how I feel about that rear over fender. But the front one looks real good, except for the fact that it, doesn't go all the way down. But I can forgive it because the door is like really close there. So it looks real good. It like flows with the front end. The rear end is kind of iffy, especially with those vents. If it didn't have the vents, I'd probably like it. But other than that, the front end looks really nice. The canards look pretty decent in the back. And the front end looks way more aggressive than it does stock. So it looks real good. Looks real good. It kind of reminds me of and I hate to say it, but it kind of reminds me of like an Evo 8, I think it is. Whatever one Ben has from Gears and Gasoline. Yeah, he has an Evo and it kind of looks like that. I mean, it has hints of it, don't get me wrong. It doesn't look like an Evo. It just kind of reminds me of it. I know it says, I know I said earlier that it looks like it, but it gives hints of it. It's not totally there, but it's just kind of what I'm relating it to. It kind of looks like a mixture of that Evo and like a Chevy Volt. That's what that front end reminds me of. That's kind of dumb because it's a front wheel drive car, but I can understand because it's more for stability. I don't know how I feel about that because it's front wheel drive. So like you don't need a wheelie bar, or at least you most likely don't need the wheelie bar. And then the front end, you don't need that cowl hood because the engine is transversal. So you have nothing there to make room for. You don't have an intake to make room for because it's sideways. Which, by the way, how would that work? Would the cowl be like sideways to the other side? That sounds like something. It sounds like something you would see in like the early 2000s. But anyways, Rocket Bunny. I want to see what this looks like. Ooh, it adds lights to the sides, to the side vents. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. The front end. They didn't even go all the way down with the front overarch. And then the rear end, they could have gone all the way down with the back end part of that. That's just an all-around disappointment right there. It just looks like they took like overarches off of eBay or Amazon or Wish even, and they just slapped it on. And then the front end, they just kind of put like fog lights. I guess that's the only good part of it. And the rear end, they just kind of added like a lip. Anyways, the Fortune kit, that's alright. Why does it have a GTR style vent? What? Why does it have an arch in the back but not in the front? I guess it kind of does in the front to make room for that vent, but why isn't it like molded into the body like the front ends is? Why is it riveted where the front end is kind of molded into it? And it's not like it's a replaced front fender because it also does it for the front bumper, and you have the vent going into the... Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, and I've been looking at this a little bit more. I heard a noise, and I don't remember what I was talking about, but I went out to go do something. Not because of the noise, but I was like, already paused, so I went to go do something, so I don't remember what exactly I was talking about. But I've been looking at it, like, it makes no sense. The rear fender is riveted, where the front one is kind of molded, and it's molded because vent, because the vent goes onto the door. So there's got to be at least. It's not like it's like a replaced fender because it goes onto the front bumper, which means you'd have to replace the front bumper too, which that's already a problem because it looks like it wants to be an Audi, and then you would have to like add to the what do you call it, the vent. I don't know. It's too much, and it makes no sense. It's like one part of the team did the front end, and one part of the team did like the other end, and they're just like, oh, you did this, we did that, and then they were just like, well, who cares about the TC, and then just kind of added it. Ew. I usually don't say ew right as I add a part of the body kit, but yeah, that's ew. Why? Why does any of this exist? Now see, it's molded at least. It's not two different types of body kit on the side, but the front end looks ew, and the rear it kind of looks like it wants to be a Bentley. Like the rear end kind of looks like it wants to be a Bentley. The front end is too square to be a TC, and the sides look way arched out. I don't know what it's trying to be, but it's not doing a good job. So yeah, that's my census on it. Okay, so it adds a line there. Stock. Why does the BN kit add wide body on this one? Is there something I'm missing? Why does it add a wide body? It usually doesn't. And it's molded in the front and not in the back. Why is this a common thing with the TC? Look at it. The rear end has rivets where the front end doesn't. It's less smoothly molded, but it's still molded. It doesn't have the rivets. Why? Why is this a common thing? It's a better done kit too. If they were both riveted or both molded to the body, this would be a beautiful kit, except for that rear bumper. That rear bumper is absolutely ugly. But why does it have to be two different types of over fenders? I don't like it, and that's not. I don't. Nah. That cowl is stupid. Now I'm just complaining. I'm gonna try to go at it with a better mindset. That cowl is unneeded because like transversal engine, and that's okay because it's just got the speed holes and it's cut to show the exhaust. I've seen that with a bunch of drag Civics. I know it has some kind of purpose. I just don't know it yet. So the rear end looks good, or is useful at least. It doesn't quite look good, but it's useful. The front end, not so much. I guess I get it. They put the cowl on every car to show drag car, but it's not needed on this car. If anything, it's added weight because you had to add more sheet metal to get it to go up rather than just straight. I don't know. I think there's another kit. The rear end. Yeah. Oh no, it's the bar, then it goes these two. Okay. So yeah, let's do the bar kit. Hopefully it's not bad. Okay, it kind of does something with the exhaust there. I'll just say it kind of goes around it. So that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. And give it that one. The front end doesn't look too bad. The rear tail light is kind of ugly, but I guess that's just stock. Yeah, looks pretty good. Looks pretty decent. I like it. I like it a lot. Kind of reminds me of a Cardinal, but that's just because of the color I chose. Okay. Now let's take off the rear end. Yeah, see, that's just stock tail lights. Now the VX lip kit. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I had to go make sure my cat wasn't doing anything again. Yeah, so I had to make sure she wasn't being a butthead because, like, if you have a cat, you know exactly what that is. Or you know exactly what they do. Sorry, I'm still really tired. That looks pretty cool. Adds a little bit of an accent. But yeah, sorry about all the pausing. I record these in one go. I can't edit because I don't have the equipment to. My laptop can barely handle a YouTube video, watching a YouTube video at 360p. Not even 480. 480 it struggles. It can still technically do it, but it struggles. And then this phone right here, I can't edit because it's a pile of doo-doos. And then, so I don't have the editing equipment for it. So, I have to do it in one go. Usually YouTubers, they'll take a pause and they'll just edit it out. And you'll never know, it's seamless. Where me, I have to pause, so I do apologize. But anyways, let's do the sticker bomb kit. That's ugly. It doesn't add anything to it. It's just a straight bar like every other car. Whoop-de-doo. Same with this. Alright, let's take it off this one. Sorry, it seems like I'm rushing it. I just don't like that body kit. So let's get on to the delete kit. For once, I'm going to say that doesn't look good. Because usually I like it. I like that removed bumper look. That looks pretty decent, I guess. Actually, no, the rear end's pretty ugly too. But if you add an intercooler and exhaust, it might change it. Nope, the intercooler actually kind of makes it look like that Genesis car manufacturer that Nissan Hyundai created. Not like the Genesis Coupe. No. I'm talking about like the luxury car brand they named Genesis. Yeah, both are ugly. Okay. Not both Genesises. No, I'm talking about both exhaust kits on this thing. But yeah, it's both pretty both exhausts were pretty ugly. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminded me of. See, both are riveted. Alright, well I guess that's my best kit on the car. A lot of these were actually pretty disappointing. Especially the ones that had two different types of over fenders. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know the developers worked hard on these, and I do appreciate it. It's just, from an automotive standpoint, if these cars were out in the real world, I wouldn't like them. Not at all. That's how I rate these. I rate these as, would I look at this, sitting in a parking lot or sitting in a car meet, and be like, oh, yeah, it's pretty decent, it's pretty cool, you know what, man? It's alright. And sometimes I don't. I love this game for what it is, and I love the developers for what they do. And did, and, all that, and what they will do. But some of these body kits are just not all that. And some of these cars are just not all that with body kits. Alright. I accept that. So, that's why I do these videos. So that way you don't go out and, be like, oh, well, I like the TC. Let's see what body kits we do with it. And then you buy the most expensive one and you realize, oh, it's not that good. Alright, so let's do this one. Alright, it's not that good. And then you just spent $20 million in game. So, I bought all the body kits so that way I can make these videos for you. So that way you don't have to go through that. So, yeah. Alright, let's end this video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you disliked the video, leave a dislike. Tell me down in the comment section why you liked or disliked the video. Talk to me down in the comment section. I'll give you thumbs up, hearts, and positive and all good replies to positive, supportive, and all good comments. But I'll never react negatively to a negative comment because that's what I mean all about by spreading positivity. If you want positive content or just funny retweets here and there, go follow my Twitter. It's down at the bottom of the description. Like I said, nothing but positive content, funny retweets here and there. Above that is 2 Instagram accounts. Instagram number 1 is my main for myself and for the channel. If you want to keep up to date with me or the channel, go follow that one. Instagram number 2 is my automotive based one. If you like cars, you're already here. You like cars. So go over there, check it out. You'll find something that you like, and hopefully you like it. Hopefully you like a lot of it. And hit that follow button, it really does help. Speaking of hitting buttons, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I post videos. I post every other day, but not at a time, so that you can hit the bell icon for why am I struggling so hard on this outro? Speaking of hitting buttons, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon to be notified when I post videos. I post every other day, but not at that time, so that you can hit the bell icon for. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Remember, stay healthy and stay positive.